Hey everyone, it's 61 degrees in Sebastian, Florida right now. I'm Andy Hodges for Sebastian Daily. You can also check out our broadcasts on Xfinity Channel 1098 Buzz TV if you have cable television in Sebastian. Tonight's low is going to be 58. Winds are out of the north at 15 miles per hour right now. It seems chilly out there, and that's why we're not out there right now. We were going to do a live video outside in Sebastian, but it's just a little too chilly and windy. These winds are gusting up to 20 miles per hour right now, so that makes it feel a lot more cooler than it is. But it is 61 right now, 58 for the overnight. These winds are going to continue on through the weekend. They won't be gusting to 20 miles per hour, but they'll be between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Saturday and Sunday warming up to 75 degrees. Overnight lows near 60. This trend will continue into Monday and Tuesday. Hey, if you're looking for a job and you're an experienced cook, Sandy's Grill is looking for a cook. You can apply in person Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Sandy's Grill in Sebastian. Congratulations to the Sebastian Police Department and the Vero Beach Police Department for their performances last night during the third annual First Responders Lip Sync Battle. It was an incredible event. Vero Beach Police took first place. This year, Sebastian Police took second place. Now, Sebastian Police took the trophy last year, so now Vero Beach is the big winner this year. The event was hosted by Oceans Unite Christian Center and the the Indian River Mall. It was in the parking lot last night. A lot of people were there bundled up in their jackets and blankets. All the competitors were Sebastian Police, Vero Beach Police, veterans, and Longwood pediatric nurses also performed. Some of the judges were Indian River County property appraiser Wesley Davis and his wife and their grandson. Also, Indian River County Superintendent Dr. David Moore was there with his wife Jennifer and their daughter Katie. Just a great event. You can read the article, we just published it, all about this event that took place last night on SebastianDaily.com. There's also a video that we linked if you want to see the Sebastian Police Department's lip sync battle. In other news, local news going on, Rose Ann Turnquist. She's the owner of Rosie's Bottoms Up in Mico. She agreed to a plea deal in a case where she was charged with failing to remit sales tax and evading sales tax after filing a false return. The state attorney's office accuses her of failing to pay sales tax to the state after she collected the monies from her customers. A judge sentenced her to 120 days probation plus restitution of $31,000 that she owes to the Department of Revenue. So she has 120 days probation, which could be reduced later on. It could actually be reduced to 60 days, but it all depends on what happens here. She has to pay the sales tax of $31,000. The Bottoms Up owner was arrested on April 30th after she allegedly filed a false state return to evade paying sales tax. She told investigators at the time that she didn't have the money to pay. Rosie's Bottoms Up bar has been listed for sale for the past 2 years. In other news, a Sebastian man was arrested after he pointed a gun at patrons at a bar called Rackham's in Roseland. On Tuesday at approximately 2:20 in the morning, the Indian River County Sheriff's Office received a call about a man who pointed a pistol towards customers outside the bar. Witnesses gave law enforcement a description of the man and the truck that he was driving in. Deputies found the truck and the man driving on Roseland Road. The driver was identified as 24-year-old Stephen Edward Lincoln of Sebastian. Lincoln admitted to being at the bar and getting into a heated argument, but he denies ever pointing a weapon at anyone. Deputies did find a loaded pistol and a loaded assault rifle in the pickup truck. Lincoln was charged with improper exhibit of a firearm. And here's our top 5 weekend picks for events that are going on around town. One is Cowboy Christmas at LaPorte Farms, a winter wonderland. This is Saturday at 3 p.m., called the Cowboy Christmas. Shovelhead will be performing live at Earl's Hideaway Lounge Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Soul Jam is going back to Paradolia Brewing Company Friday. That's tonight at 6:30. Occasional Astronauts will be performing live at Captain Hiram Sandbar Saturday night, 7 p.m. And R&D will be performing live at Tiki Bar and Grill Saturday at 3 p.m. We got the latest COVID numbers. Now, here's something about these tests. You know, we have this argument about, you know, if the tests are right or not, and we all know there's something going on with these COVID-19 tests. I'll give you an example. A friend of ours had the symptoms of COVID-19, but she tested negative 4 times for COVID-19. 4 times. She recently, and of course she got over this illness that she had. She thought it was COVID the whole time, but again, 4 times she tested negative. She recently donated blood, and they found that she had the antibodies in her for COVID-19, which means that she had it. So it's things like this where we wonder, we have always questioned these tests. We've always questioned it, but things like that just, you know, it does tell us that they're not that accurate. They're not 100% accurate. Is it something we can go by? Yes. I mean, there's going to be people testing positive and as well as negative, but it's kind of weird to us that 4 times she tested negative, and yet she has the antibodies in her, which shows that she had it sometime recently, you know, the COVID-19 virus. So just wanted to bring that up to you. You know, we agree with everyone who says they are not 100% accurate, these tests, and we agree. Let me tell you what's going on in Florida right now. In Florida, more than 13,000 people tested positive yesterday. Now, there were 151,000 people who tested negative in Florida. Now, that sounds good up until, you know, we look at the percent positive. It's up 11% statewide in Florida. In fact, Florida has been between 11 and 12% percent positive rate most of this week. It is high. And then we looked in other counties across Florida. There's a lot of counties that are showing 33% positive right now. Now, that doesn't include Indian River County. Indian River County is something like 16% or something right now. It's high, but the most important thing, the deaths are low. And that's what we got to focus on. Yeah, we have to take precautions because we're still in a pandemic, but the number of deaths are low. In Sebastian, about 7 people per day are testing positive for COVID-19. And that's not bad compared to other cities and other towns across Florida. Let's look at our local cases. 714 cases in Sebastian since this pandemic started. Roseland, 5. Barefoot Bay, 54. Micco, 26. Grant, 80. Fellsmere, 558. Wabasso, 11. Vero Beach, 4,348. Of course, Vero Beach is also, this number is also including places like Vero Lake Estates and the beach side. Let's look at the county numbers. 5,981 cases in Indian River County since the pandemic started. Deaths, 150. Brevard County, 19,177 cases and 491 deaths. So Indian River, Brevard County, it's not looking as bad as other counties. Uh, we have been told that there is going to be a vaccine soon. I guess that has to go through another FDA approval in the state. Uh, but we'll know more information about that soon. There was something released by some health experts recently that said that by June of next year, everyone will have access to the vaccine. Now, whether you take it or you don't, uh, first the first vaccinations will actually go to the elder population, of course, and medical healthcare workers. And after that, as it becomes more available, and we're also hearing side effects from these vaccinations. So as soon as we have more information on that, we will also publish it as well. Other than that, hey, we're doing really good here in Sebastian. Let's keep at it. Okay, I really truly believe that the reason that the numbers are so low, and I do consider 7 new positive tests, people, low compared to other cities. I actually believe it's because we are, as a community, taking it seriously. Most of us are social distancing, and most of us are wearing a mask. I know there's some bars in town where they are not wearing a mask and they are not social distancing, but that's not the majority of our population. The majority are taking uh, steps to prevent infection, and that's good. That's going to help us get out of this thing soon, and I can't wait. Um, it's been a long haul and a long year in Sebastian with an election and COVID. So we will get past this. I'm Andy Hodges, coming to you live for Sebastian Daily.